Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out a lot, so hit that subscribe button. In today's video, we're going to be making a silicone mold of this gorgeous, super sparkly amethyst. So let's jump in and get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make a base for your mold housing. I'm going to be using clear packing tape. So what I did was I just took 5 pieces of clear packing tape and overlapped them over each other so they made a barrier like this. You could also use contact paper or transfer tape, or this packing tape works well too. And for my actual mold housing, I am using a cereal box. Cereal boxes have a kind of like a waxy almost coating on them, so the silicone rubber does not stick to them at all. It will stick to regular cardboard, like if you're using like a regular cardboard box, but the cereal boxes, it doesn't stick at all. So what I did was I just cut out some strips, and you want to make sure that they're perfectly straight when you cut them, because you don't want the silicone to leak out. So I just cut out 4 strips, and now I'm going to go in with some hot glue and make sure that that is 100% sealed up. And I'm building my little housing right on top of that tape that I had overlapped to kind of make a barrier so that way the silicone isn't going to leak out. And you want to make sure you add a nice amount of hot glue. I mean, you want to have more hot glue. If you think it's enough, add some more, because you don't want the silicone to leak out from underneath anywhere on your project, because that's a bummer. But if you do have a leak, it's no big deal. You can always go in the next day and add more silicone. You can build your layers and pour another layer of silicone if you do have a leak. And you can also buy, professional housings. My friend at Blue Create Molds, I'll link her down below. She can make you whatever size you want, and they're not super expensive. I actually just ordered some from her and I'm waiting for them to come in. I'm going to be making a lot more molds on my channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those videos. But you could get, a custom shape or size made, and that way you wouldn't have to do the cardboard. I really went in a lot with that glue, made sure everything was sealed up, and now we're going to mix up our silicone rubber. So this is from Let's Resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and what I like to do is shake up the bottles really well before I measure them out to pour. And this is a 1-to-1 by weight, so you do need a digital scale for this. I'll link one down below. You can get it off Amazon, and I'm going to mix up 18 ounces. So I'm pouring in 9 ounces of my part A, and then I'm going to go in and pour 9 ounces of my part B. Just like resin, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, but this is recommended to be measured out by weight. So you want to make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions. And this kit you can get off Amazon as well. I'll link it down below. It works really well to make silicone molds, and it comes with instructions in the kit as well. So they're super easy to follow, and mold making is actually so much fun, you guys. I hope you give it a try. At first I was really intimidated to try it out, but it's honestly so easy to do. So I'm just going in, I have everything measured out. I measured out equal parts A and B, and I'm mixing it just like I mix resin. I'm mixing slow, scraping the bottom of the cup, scraping the sides of the cup, and I'm going to mix this up for 5 minutes. The instructions say to mix for 3 to 5 minutes. I always mix my silicone a little bit longer just to make sure it's 100% mixed. So I'm just going to mix that up for 5 minutes, and then we'll be ready to pour. And one thing I wanted to add, if you guys are going to try this project, what I would do is also add a barrier of hot glue inside the mold housing. So what I would do next time is take the stone out and add hot glue around the inside of my cardboard frame or my cereal box frame, because that's going to help with leaks. I did have a little bit of silicone leak, and I think that's why, because I didn't add hot glue inside the perimeter on the inside of my mold housing. So do that when you guys give this a try. So I just went in, poured in my silicone, super easy. I'm letting it sit for a minute just to kind of let itself level out. You want to pour this a 1/4 inch above your project. So that's how deep you want to pour it. And this was the perfect amount, 19 ounces. You want to keep also your glue gun handy in case anything starts leaking. Take a paper towel, wipe up the spot that's leaking, and add some more hot glue to seal that in. And you can see the bubbles do degas on their own. It's kind of hard to see, but they're popping all by themselves. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to add heat or anything like that. The bubbles all pop on their own. And that's it. I just covered it up, let it dry for 24 hours, and here we are ready to pop it out of the mold, I guess, or pop it out of the housing. And you can see the cereal boxes peel right off. They don't leave a mark or an imprint or anything like that. Super easy to do. It was kind of hard to peel off because it was kind of stuck on there because of all the hot glue I used. But just, take your time and eventually it'll pop right off. But definitely adding more glue than less glue is best because you don't want to have it leak. And I'm just going to peel this off, and you can see that kind of tape barrier that I made on the bottom. And off to the side, see the little bit of silicone that leaked out of there? So definitely add a barrier of hot glue on the inside of your housing before you place your blank or your stone or whatever you're making a mold of down on that tape. Just make sure there's more glue than less glue. So you can see my stone, the silicone kind of went under it, so I'm just going in with a knife and cutting around where that silicone kind of went underneath the stone. And it cuts right off. I just went all the way around my stone, and I'm just carefully cutting this off. You can use an X-Acto blade, but this is my little shop knife I always use. And here's how it sounded popping out of the mold. I just love this sound. Check it out. You can see the beautiful sparkle from all the facets on the amethyst transferred perfectly to the mold, and the amethyst, no harm was done to it. It's perfectly fine. It's just as good as new. So I will link the seller that I purchased this amethyst from. I got it off Etsy. I'll link her shop down below if you guys want to check her out. But I wanted to upload this video to show you that you could definitely make molds of amethyst or precious stones if you guys wanted to. And I'm just going to go in with a little cuticle trimmer and trim up the perimeter and the inside of this. And next time I do this, I will wash off my stone with some warm water and let it dry before I make the mold, because you can see some dirt kind of got on there, and that was because I didn't wash off my stone. So if you guys try this, definitely wash off your stone before you do it, so that way no dirt will get kind of stuck to the silicone, because once it's on there, it's not going to come off. All these little dirt spots are stuck on the mold, but it's fine. I made this mold for myself, and I am going to be doing a resin pour in this. My next video is going to be doing the resin pour, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that video. Hoping to have that up on Wednesday. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments. I hope you give it a try. It's such a fun project, and I'm definitely going to be making some more molds on my channel in the future, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those videos. And let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments, and I'll link all the materials I used down below in the description box. I have a coupon code for the Let's Resin silicone if you guys want to get some to give it a try. It's really easy to use, and I encourage you guys to try making your own molds. They're so much fun. I've made a few others on my channel previously, so I will link those videos down below in the description box, and I'll leave them at the end card screen of this video. Just click the picture and it'll take you straight to the video, and you can go check those videos out. I made a few molds using acrylic blanks. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye guys.